That was it. That's all we get.
Welcome.
What kind of cock tease was that?
Do you want them to be long or not?
Well, not.
I'm
I mean, they don't have to be.
confused.
They don't have to be excessively long, but
If you
why
want the
does your
full
pendulum?
song, you gotta subscribe to his OnlyFans.
Why does your pendulum always swing that way? What's up with you? You're like,
My
hey man, these are a
pendulum-
little bit long. You're like, yeah. Watch this. What'd you think about that? How'd you like that? It's like, Jesus Christ, Adam.
My pendulum hangs to the left.
Yeah, mine too. What are you gonna do? The older you get, the less the old pendulum swings.
Yeah, my pendulum just got out of the pool.
It's cold. It's cold out here.
Pretty deep, too.
My my pendulum's a grower, not a shower.
What about your Newton's cradle?
Boy, could I tell you.
Does it have 6 balls in it or just 2?
It depends. I used to like those things growing up. I mean, I'd still own one, but I'm trying to get rid of all that knick-knack shit.
I wish I could do it with my nuts. I wish I could do a Newton's cradle.
You know, as someone
Nut
who
up or
has
shut up.
as someone who has dealt with intense chronic testicular pain, I'm going to tell you that whether you could or couldn't, I'm just going to advise you don't.
Well, now I'm gonna.
The
Do what you
only
want.
thing,
What you want.
the only way I can think of for a dude to Newton's cradle would be to stand butt to butt, bent over with another dude, and like pull it up and like let it smack each other. But I don't know how much force transfer there would be. But it would be weird.
Yeah.
What
that
if we
would work.
stood like side to side, like face to face, but offset, so it's like a 4-ball long Newton's cradle? What about that?
I don't think that would work. Well, no, because at least one of your groups would have to go butt to butt, and then you're going to have that space there. Because you can't offset that. There's no way you're going to put that many bodies together and offset.
Human
you're
centipede
saying-
would beg to differ.
I got
Yeah,
you.
but that was different.
Well,
That
not
was
without
mouth
some
fight.
shit from the Kama Sutra.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it would be efficient. But I mean, look, I'm down to try anything for science.
That would be so nuts if you tried to do that.
That would be nuts. That would be nuts.
It would be nuts.
If I've learned anything from Requiem for a Dream about ass to ass,
Oh my lord. That scene makes that movie.
I love that movie.
I actually do like the movie, but that scene makes that movie.
I don't like that scene. I mean, it's very disturbing.
Well,
no, I
yeah.
hope when I'm
Oh,
old and
what do you-
senile that I think the refrigerator's going to come and eat me.
So you're saying you just jerk off to normal porn, Adam? Like you're one of those? Like disturbing porn doesn't do it for you? Oh, look at me. I'm Adam and I can get off to normal porn. Meanwhile, I'm over here on page 31 looking for something.
I'm so
Fucking
sorry.
rookie numbers, man.
You're still in the double digits? Shit.
You
got a
guys
long
need to
ways
get
to
your
go.
queries right. You guys are clearly not searching the right stuff.
Whoa. I don't search that kind of porn. That's not, I don't,
No.
not that there's anything wrong with that.
No query, like a.
Yeah, I heard you.
So like e-girl?
You know what? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's what I thought. You go drink your Bud Light elsewhere, buddy.
Yeah, you go get stuck in the laundry machine somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm stuck, said Adam to his stepbrother. Stepbro.
Hell yeah. Yeah, step bro. It's just a bro job. Nothing gay about it.
Bro job. No homo. That's what I want to see. I want to see like full on gay porn, and like just as the dude pulls out nuts on the other guy's chest, he screams, "Oh, no homo, no homo, no homo," because then that would make it perfectly okay. Well, not okay, but it'd make it perfectly straight after that.
It's only gay if you make eye contact.
Absolutely.
So I hear.
So I've been told. Oh, whatever.
Allegedly.
It's gay.
This podcast is off to a great start, guys.
I thought so.
So
I thought so. Yeah.
we're doing
Yeah,
well.
Reset and start it over.
I don't know. I mean, with that bomb ass intro, I don't know that we want to fuck with that. That was almost perfection there. So,
Yeah, that was the best intro.
best intro ever.
You guys
Any
like getting
podcast.
blue balled by the intro song.
I got blue eared, man. It was an ear tease. Yeah,
I thought about stopping it right before it dropped.
you won't. No 808.
Well, I can't. It's
Well, you
already
can't
done.
now.
Well, I
You
could.
can't.
Hang on. I totally can now. Hang
Can't
on.
go back in time.
Pocket full of lead, live on the bricks, getting broke. Pocket full of lead, pocket full of lead, pocket full of lead, live on the bricks, getting broke. Pocket full of lead, pocket full of.
Yeah. Yeah, that does kind of suck. Like if you don't get to the drop, because your brain really does, like, kind of want to hear it. You know, it's weird.
Yeah, most people's brains want to hear my music.
I
get it. I get
think
what
you
you're
may
saying.
have misunderstood what I
Yeah,
said, but
I get it. I get what you're saying.
it's yeah.
Yeah,
So,
most
yeah,
people's
humans-
brains want to hear my music.
Humans
what
are
you
one
said.
of the few. I think there's only like maybe one or two other animals on the planet that anticipate beat. All right, and that's why you like a song is you're actually anticipating the beat. Everybody that listens to music, that likes music, has this innate ability to anticipate the beat, and that's why
my
some
cats,
music.
for example.
My cat listens to weird shit, man. She's into like Twisted and Dark Lotus and
Mathematical metal.
no, she's a juggalo. My cat's a juggalo.
I don't know. I pull out my banjo, my cats go running.
Well, yeah,
I would
and
too.
just about anything with ears does. So
Same. I do too.
I just run away from myself. Where's that damn noise coming from? Ah, it's back. But yeah, we anticipate beat, and most animals don't. But I think there's like a bird that can do it, kind of. Maybe a monkey
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, the
remember.
robin, the rockin' robin.
The rockin' robin, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's the scientific name of the species, I believe.
Yes. Bird
Rockin'
is the
Robin
word.
is the word.
It is.
Rockinus, robin,
Uh-huh.
Robin Stussy. That's the.
I see. Yes, that's like the class or the phylum.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something
It's the photosynthesis of the
Photosynthetic.
species.
Yeah.
The genius.
Phylum, genus. That's the other one. Genus, phylum, species, class. How many of them are there?
I'm not allowed to wear
Kingdom?
genus anymore. They make
Kingdom.
me wear slacks now.
Is it what? You have to wear slacks? Why?
It's
Yeah,
so
exactly.
fun listening
my
to you
genus.
guys science.
Oh, because you're genus. Your genus and your slacks.
Yeah, they won't let me.
What are they, Doug? Come on, fire them off.
Cock and balls.
I knew it.
There's four of them. There's four of them.
Yeah, that's
Just
the other
cock,
two.
ball,
I knew there were two more. You got your genus,
vulva, and
phylum,
maybe-
order, kingdom, cock, balls. I knew it was something like that. I just
Yeah,
didn't
the
want
cock. But what is the cock and balls of like a human?
It's the testicles.
testicles.
Dichotomy.
Yes. The
The
cradle.
testicles. Chesticles. I heard someone. I've heard it before, but it's not a word that I hear often. Somebody said, "Yeah, she's got freaking big old set of chesticles." It's like,
That
you kind of
is
ruin
the
it for me when you say it like that. I don't.
least feminine thing you can call. tit.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. Boobs, chests. I don't like fun bags either. Just bag. The word bag.
I was always fond of sweater puppets myself.
Sweater puppies. Yeah. I've
No,
heard
sweater
pu-
puppets.
puppets. Okay. I've heard sweater puppies before.
There's no strings. What are we talking about? Puppets.
There goes my cringeanal gland going off.
Congenial.
Well, I mean, to be sure, they get me animated. That's all I'm saying.
There you go. Animaniacs.
Mexico, Panama, Spain, Canada. Oh wait, wrong cartoon.
It's like all the different. I've heard all kinds of vulgar slang for the female anatomy, and there's a few that I'm just like, no, no. And one of them, I remember I worked with a guy at Wendy's. This dude was something, man. He was just something. I can't even describe him. But the two words that he liked to use the most for the female anatomy was clam and gash. Gash. Gash.
That's like you're gonna put your penis in an open wound.
I mean, that's
That sounds
and
like-
if you'd have said that to him, he'd probably be like, yeah, it is. It's fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the
It's like-
cooler and fucking hit this bong, dude.
Wow,
Yeah.
what?
Hey, Dan. Hey.
What did your mom do to you? Like, Jesus Christ. Fucking, I bet she's got a nice gash. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, what? And honestly, I was in my early 20s and it didn't click. I had never heard that before. I'd heard all kinds of different terminology, and that was not one of them that I'd heard. Since then, I've heard it before. It's rare. I don't hear it a lot, but I just stared at him once he told me, fucking clam. I was like, oh no. Oh no.
Tell me
no,
you're
no.
single without telling me you're single.
Oh, dude. I don't remember him ever having a girlfriend or getting laid in the 2 years I worked there. Like,
I am shocked, sir.
I know. Women
Completely
were
shocked.
they were appalled by him. I guess now looking back, I'd say he was probably gay, right? Because that'd be one way to do it if you were closeted. Just be disgusting and offensive to all women to the point that, when people are like, how come he never has a girlfriend? Be like, have you ever spoken to him? Have you ever gone anywhere near him? So
You're giving this dude a little too much credit, I think.
I think he was probably just a misogynistic piece of shit. But
Yeah.
He's probably the one that got stuck in the laundry machines of various sizes and forms.
that might be. Oh no, step bro. Don't in the ass gash. Ass gash.
Gas.
Gas. Yeah. Sounds just gross. I mean, not the gay part of it. I don't care about that shit. But gash. Like, why?
Gash.
Slit. Slit is another one that I have heard. That I'm just like,
That sounds like what Ted Bundy would call it.
Okay.
Gash.
Well, since we're going this far down this rabbit hole,
I mean, why not?
if we're going to just come up with names for...
I'm not coming up with them. These are things I have heard. I am not.
Well,
I am
have
not-
you
I am
heard
not.
the male anatomy, like purple-headed yogurt slinger?
I've heard that.
warrior,
I've heard
one-eyed
that.
One-eyed monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
The
those are
magic
like,
wand.
but they're silly and dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's the thing is like those are all silly and dumb. But some of the ones that guys come up with for women are just
Well,
like gross.
yeah.
Like gross.
This could also be my fuck stick.
Yeah. Fuck stick. That's actually one of my favorite terms for people when they're being stupid.
Yeah.
Like, look here, fuck stick. And I don't even know what it means. It feels good to say it to somebody who's being a fucking ignorant bastard.
I've heard that
So-
they also call it your Big Johnson.
You're Big Johnson? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I've heard.
that's a throwback.
Talking about the old shitty T-shirts that you could find in any tourist place in like Panama City.
Yes.
Yeah. So I had
As a
never
matter of
seen
fact.
those until
Yeah.
Doug brought it up on the podcast many moons ago.
Well, he owned one or was wearing one, something like that.
Yeah, I've owned a few
Yeah.
I only
back
have
when I
one
could
Big
wear 'em.
Johnson.
back when I could wear a large, not
many,
an extra large.
many moons ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, I used to be a medium. So what are you gonna do?
it was pre-fat ass.
Getting old.
PFA.
It's dumb. PFA.
Yeah. There's BFA and PF, BFA and PFA. Before fat ass, post fat ass.
Post fat ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start using that for my dates. What year was it? What is year 0? Like what?
that would be about the time you were getting fat, right? If it was pre and post. Para fat ass.
Just go with poly fat ass.
Poly fat ass. I've ran across a few of those on Tinder. It always seems to be the women that are poly are always like these ugly, just disgusting people. And it's like, I guess you got to take what you can get when you can get it. So, not all. Not stereotyping.
Whatever you're into, not my thing, but you do you.
I do me a lot, actually. Mostly just
I
because.
also,
It's cheaper.
Yeah,
yeah,
it is.
I do Dan a lot as well.
He does me a lot too. Yeah, it was
Only Dan's.
onlydans.com. Some people found out that was real. I made a joke, and some people, like, I guess, were morbidly curious, so they went and they checked it out. Spelled the way I spell my name, and one of them exclaimed loudly, "Oh my God, it's fucking real!" And I was like, "Yeah." When the other guy said, "I am disappointed. This is not what I thought it was going to be." And I said, "Well, if I
Well,
thought
Story of my
people,
life.
yeah,
Sounds like it's time to bust out the chaps and make some pictures.
just saying, man. I think, but here's the thing, right? If I got naked on camera and I promoted it enough, I could find an audience. Guaranteed.
Oh
Guaranteed
yeah.
I'd find an audience.
Well, but go all out with it. Get yourself put on the chaps, get yourself a nice black thong,
Fuck yeah.
and then stuff that thing with something.
I don't have to. I'm going to
Well,
stuff it with my big Johnson.
Well, I'm just saying, make your bigger Johnson. Get you a
bigger
snap-on tool. That's what I'm proposing.
Snap-on tool.
Even better, do assless chaps.
All chaps are assless.
No, but like these would like have no ass in them at all.
Yeah, that's called chaps. If they had an ass in them, they would be called leather pants.
No, I mean like no. Like there's no like you cut the ass out of them, so it's like easier access. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if Dan's wearing them. That's 100% ass.
I got it. It was
Assless
funny.
chaps.
It was funny. Yeah, I would find an audience because I think there's an audience. I mean, I got hit on a lot especially when I had my long beard. I got hit on by guys a lot, and I had to assume it's some kind of like daddy kink or something. I don't know.
Yes, Daddy.
The
Right?
same reason most older men get hit on. Yes, daddy issues.
Yeah, that is true. Right, regardless of the sex of the person hitting on you, it's most likely that they didn't have a good relationship with their dad, or they had an uncle that thought their relationship was different than what it actually was.
Yes, Uncle Steve.
Good old
He
Uncle
was in the
Steve.
Boy Scouts.
God, that's the thing, right? Is that people go after all the transvestites and the cross-dressers. What do you call them? Drag shows, right? But then you can flip through pages and pages and pages of convicted sexual child predators that have admitted to their crimes that were priests, pastors, youth pastors, Boy Scout troop people, and all that, right? But to my knowledge, I mean, I've never seen it. I don't go digging for the information. But how often do you hear about like drag queens? I mean, you're going after a group of kids. You just don't
I
hear
mean,
about it, right?
one of that is part of that's God's plan.
Think that's what it is?
No, not really, but that's how some people justify it.
It's just God's plan.
Yeah, everything that happens, we can't do anything about it because it's predestined. So we shouldn't fix any problems in the world.
It's God's plan.
It's God's
Good
plan.
Lord giveth, the good Lord taketh.
Amen.
If he didn't want child molesters, he wouldn't have made them. So
Revelations 22:20.
I'm pretty sure that's where that was at. Yeah. Something about men lying with men, or I mean, I try not to lie at all, ever, but sometimes you just can't tell the truth. So I lie.
It just
with men.
says that if you lie with men, you should be stoned or something. That's all it says.
Yeah, which I feel like if I was gonna, I'd probably rip a bong first. Yeah, and be like,
I
yo,
prefer
hey Doug.
edibles myself, but
Yeah, I could see that too. So Doug and I talked about it when we lived together. We talked about being gay. We just couldn't get past the whole penis thing. So,
Yep.
and that really throws a monkey wrench into being gay for guys.
Yeah, I mean that's sort of the deal breaker.
Yeah, it really was. So we were definitely cool with, I mean, think about it, right? You get up in the morning, you have breakfast, you go do some things, come home. Like, hey, what do you want to do, man? I don't know. Let's play some Xbox and suck each other off. Fuck yeah. And then you have a big steak dinner.
yeah, plan out your fantasy football league.
Right? I mean, it's kind of perfect, but and there's the whole penis thing. It just kind of really fucking ruins it. So, shows that God does have a sense of humor.
It's a hard thing to get over.
The penis, yes, it can be. It can
Depends
be.
on how tall it is, whether or not you can get over it.
Big old Johnson.
Big Johnson.
Big Johnson. Big old cock and balls. Yep.
All right, enough dicking around.
Yeah. This podcast's been a bit nuts, hasn't it?
Pretty flaccid, if you ask me. Low energy.
Low energy.
It has felt a little limp.
Yes. If this podcast lasts for more than 4 hours, contact a medical professional.
Or hit stop recording.
Mark. Just take everything before the mark. That was back when
you.
That's back when we used to fucking care.
Yeah, we don't mark nothing no more.
No, we don't.
Fuck it.
We just talk. So I don't. Did any of you guys get the text messages from the Democratic Party about running for Colorado state government?
No. I think
I got. Hold on. See if
I think I finally submitted enough of those as spam where I don't see them anymore.
Gotcha.
Yeah, same. I was getting them for a while, even though I don't live there anymore.
Yeah, so this one was, it was just Arapahoe County. It says, "Hi, Daniel. There's a crucial election this fall. We're looking for Dems in Greenwood Village to run for local office." And then I got one about 4 days later that said, "Hi, Daniel. We texted earlier. Looking for Dems in Arapahoe County to run for local office. Would you like info on how to run?"
They're looking for people to run.
Yes. And I'm not even registered as a Dem. I'm either libertarian or I don't register, or independent. Actually, is what I should say, not libertarian.
Unaffiliated. That's
I actually
what
got that text message too.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, but it said hard DOMs, not Dems.
Hard DOMs. Wait. Now that I'm reading this, maybe.
Yeah, put your glasses on.
Yeah, they might have been looking for DOMs to run. Yeah, that might be to run things.
Oh, that's why I didn't get it. I got you.
Yeah, we know you're a twink.
They're full up on subs.
Yeah, I like to go to Jimmy John's every now and then.
Yeah, you do. Freaky fast.
That's right.
But I told someone, I was showing somebody that, and they said, LOL, you should run. And I said, have you ever listened to the podcast that I am a part of? I was like, no, I will never put myself in a position where somebody is looking for a reason to cancel me or ruin my public reputation.
That's why you got to run as a Republican. They don't give a fuck about their past.
I thought, that's not going to work, man.
I mean, if Marjorie Taylor Boebert can do it, you can do it too.
Well,
see, exactly. I mean, they pride themselves on having shitty past.
Boebert. Yeah, she's something.
Lauren Gogurt.
That should be the porn parody. Lauren.
Hey, only dance.
I mean,
There you
I
go.
might.
We can make it happen.
The chick that used to do Sarah Palin was fucking hot.
Lisa Ann, the
Yeah.
fucking goat. Yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking hot. And Palin could get it. I'm just saying. I wouldn't
Oh yeah.
say no. So
So we're gonna do Lauren Gogurt as our
Lauren
first
Gogurt.
shoot, and then
yeah.
we're gonna come back for the follow up and do Marjorie Taylor Peen.
Peen. I love that word.
I think you guys have found the episode titles.
Peen.
If I call it Lauren Gogurt, dude.
Lauren Gogurt and Marjorie Taylor Peen.
I've got it. Lauren Gogurt gets stuck in the
No. We're not
walk-in freezer at her restaurant.
And then Marjorie Taylor Peen, who is a transsexual, comes rolling in. Oh no, step bro. I love
No,
this
step
idea.
sis, no.
God, I wish that I knew people that would do porn. So I guess I could go down to Colfax with $100 and figure something out. If only.
So what are you doing Saturday? I've got an idea.
I got an idea. And $500. Let's do this.
Hold my craft IPA and watch this.
Oh my God. I fucking hate IPAs. If I wanted to
I hate
chew
you
my
too.
beer, I'd fucking...
You'd what, Dan?
I don't know, Adam. I don't know. I didn't think that through before I said it.
If I wanted to chew my beer, I'd just go buy a loaf of fucking bread.
There you go. See? That's why we're friends. We help each other out
That's right.
and stuff.
Get a little bro job every now and then. No
Yeah, I
homo.
mean, you know.
Brews
Whatever
before hops.
brews before hops. So how is everyone today?
Yep.
Perfect.
It's just been a day where my coworker could not figure out how to mute his phone, and that was, well, I think I broke my eyelids from cringing so hard. But anyways,
yeah.
how's your day?
I've been on some conference calls like that where people didn't mute their phones, but my favorite will always be when someone doesn't realize that their camera is on.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah. And they're like
Power
shirtless. Yeah.
Power move.
Power move, is that what that is?
Establish
You guys-
dominance.
Do you guys know what face rig is?
Face rig? No, can't say that I do.
So it's like you know what like a VTuber is?
I mean, if I get down to Colfax with $100.
I know what
like,
NextTuber is.
So like it's a program and it installs as like a virtual camera, and you point your real camera at your face, and then it basically rigs your face up to control like an animated character.
Okay.
So I have that installed, right? And I joined a call the other day, and I had my camera on, and it defaulted to the face rig camera. And I panicked, closed my my camera, like the camera option, but I'm pretty sure a bunch of people saw it.
Well,
It looked good.
were you like that? I'm not a cat, sir. Sir, I'm
I don't know how to turn this off. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
not a cat. All
not a
right.
cat. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some backgrounds that you've used when we were playing games, and it could be worse. So,
Oh, that is true.
you know, I mean, technically, there's like no nudity in the picture or anything, but it's implied.
Well, actually,
It's implied.
Yeah, that's true. There is no nudity.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
I can use it at work.
All of those fine gentlemen are wearing bright white Hanes cotton t-shirts and briefs, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Eggplants
it's like
on them.
So
yeah, with eggplants.
giant fucking eggplants, I'm sure.
They
So,
really like eggplant parmesan.
do like me some eggplant parmesan.
I
And by
bet
that,
you
I
do.
don't mean dick cheese. So
What are we doing, guys? What the fuck are we doing?
I have no.
I ask
just
myself that every morning.
every morning. Yeah, he's not wrong. Yeah, I question my life choices all the time. I don't know, man. What are we
Yay,
doing?
existential dread.
Yay.
I mean,
The
I'm on
Existential Dread
therapy.
Podcast. Now with free Xanax. Sponsored by Xanax.
But not Monster.
But not Monster. They
Fucking
dropped us.
assholes.
Yeah, they dropped us. Something about our content. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we wouldn't promote the BFC, so they dropped us off of the.
Cease and desist and so on and so forth. Story of my life. Stay
Cease and
within
desist
100
this.
yards or away from them 100 yards.
That was a different. No, that was different. That
Yeah,
was
that's
a different trial. Yeah, that was totally
one.
different. Yeah.
Still
Oh
pending.
yeah, Mark.
Yeah,
Mark.
yeah, they haven't-
Mark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not. Yeah, we're not supposed to talk about that yet. It's still litigation, I think they called it.
Yeah.
So something
Yeah, something about ligaments.
ligamentation. So LLC. So yeah,
Yep, I do agree, guys, with everything that's been said so far. It makes sense to me.
yes.
I concur. Doug,
Yes,
what do you
Pleb.
think on the matter?
Cock.
Balls.
And
He's
And got it.
Doug is way too busy formulating how he's going to move my couch in a couple weeks.
Nope.
For those of you that don't know, if you ever need a couch moved, Doug is your guy.
Yeah, DougMovesYourCouch.com. Put that in.
.com.
You'll see it. There's a calendar you can schedule. As long as he's not moving a couch that day, you can go ahead and block some time off, and he'll anywhere in the country, anywhere in the continental United States, he'll come move your couch.
But he'll squeeze you in too. Don't worry about it.
to be fair, though, it might be a pile of ashes when he's done, but it will be moved.
It'll be moved. It will not be in the same place that it was when it started. And that's the important thing, right? You got it moved.
Yeah, you moved it. It might not be where you wanted it to end up, but it will be moved.
But it'll be moved. So yeah. Doug has a fever. And the only thing that can fix it is more couch moving. So it's a lot to deal with. But we love him, and so we make it work. Even though every time we come home our damn couches have been moved. You know. We're like, Doug, what'd you do with the couch?
Brace on just like everybody else. One arm
Yes,
at a
sir.
time.
One arm at a time. That is true. That is true. I'm in the middle of moving. It's dumb. I forgot how dumb it was. You forget how dumb moving is until you start moving again. And you go, oh, yeah, I remember this. I remember why I didn't want to move again. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
this is dumb.
You always just have so much more shit than you thought you did.
Oh, my God, dude. It's
Just
like...
tucked away in little places. Yeah.
I start with the closets, and this is an ADHD thing, is that if I don't see something, it doesn't exist. That's just kind of how it is. And so I tend to go to the closets first, and I'm pulling stuff out, and I'm like, what even is this? And it's like a quilt from 1987. And it's just, I don't understand. I have so much shit. And I'm going to try to do the garage this weekend, and I'm petrified of the task. So, but going to move to a place that gets me out of the middle of town. Bigger garage, less rent. So, just it was time for a change. Yeah, it's about the only two benefits to renting an apartment is you can move whenever you want without the liability of trying to sell-off, whatever. And one of my favorite things, and I like to bring this up to people who are always bagging on me for not buying a house, is when they're like, man, fucking dishwasher blew up, or, oh, my favorite's air conditioners, because I dealt with this when I had a house. The fucking air conditioner died, and it's $7,500 to replace. And I'm like, yeah, my air conditioner died at the apartment, and I had to wait almost 2 hours for him to come fix it. It was terrible. But I wouldn't mind owning, but I just don't see that in the cards anytime in the near future.
You can pay $600,000 for the privilege of owning a house that's 500 square feet. And
Yeah. And then you got taxes, and somebody asked me why I was going to rent from, another apartment. And I said, I looked at houses. Some of them, they were in hit and miss neighborhoods. I mean, that was, 6 one, half dozen of another. And would have taken me longer to get to work. But it's like when you have a house, if it's, say it's 1,600 square feet, right? You've got to heat it and cool it. You've got to mow the yard if it has one, or pay someone to do it. And I was just like, I'll go back to an apartment. I have the yawns. Where's there it is. Hot mic. Check it now.
So, how about those Rockies?
they're
All right.
getting some snow on the peaks.
Yeah, I drive up in them sometimes. So
All up in them.
all up in them Rockies, boys. So I think we lost Adam. Adam, if you're not an asshole, say so. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
knowing that you're an asshole helps. It really does. So it's important to know that.
Stuck in the dishwasher.
Oh no, step bro, I have to record my podcast. What are you doing with that, step bro?
No, bro, that's not where the Tide Pods go.
Well, anything can take a Tide Pod if you're brave enough.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Just saying. I don't think we're going to get through 22 more minutes.
Well, thoughts and prayers, Adam. He's dead.
I think Adam is dead. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen when we end the podcast. Because he hosts it. Oh, this could be a technical disaster. Wonder what he's doing right now. Probably touching himself inappropriately, if I had to guess.
I can't really kink shame him on that. I mean,
Nah, me neither. If it wasn't for that, I'd never get laid.
Just touch myself appropriately.
Well, I mean, then that's important. You get the mop out, and the SOP. There's some standard operating procedure for touching yourself, or at least there should be.
according to the peer review.
Right? It's like, this is how I'm going to touch myself, and then you give it to somebody and you say, hey, this is how I touch myself appropriately. What do you think? Let them decide.
I think you're approved for the change request.
There we go. I'm going to touch myself. I mean, not like right now, because that would be weird. Because we're doing a podcast.
Consistency is a green flag.
So they say. So they say.
You're consistently an asshole. Good job. Green flag.
Green flag. How about you, Doug? What are your green flags?
Showing me whatever your designation for a vagina is.
Your designation? Like,
Well, considering we threw out about 20 some odd names for it at the beginning of the podcast.
Okay.
Whatever your designation is, if you show me the old vag,
you're good.
That's usually a green light.
That's a green flag, yeah.
Because
like,
most people don't show you their vag if they aren't down for activities.
Well, yeah, but a green flag is like the opposite of a red flag. You know, when somebody says, "Hey, man, that was a red flag," like they do something weird. So there's green flags too, and that's like things that you want to look for in a
Yeah, and
relationship.
I stand by my original statement.
Here, okay. Oh, well, I can't argue with that. Actually, I can't argue
I mean,
with that.
like, you meet a girl, she says, "Hey, I like you." She flashes you her badge.
Yeah,
You know where this is going.
yeah, I could see that working. Actually, I feel like if more women did that, there'd be fewer mixed signals. You know what I mean? Like I'd feel like I knew where they were coming from. Yeah.
I think Adam's flatlined.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm back, guys. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
Yeah. My
Welcome back,
line's
Slim
still
Shady.
flat for some reason on my screen, but I'm back. So
I can see squiggles, which indicates that you are in fact here.
okay, good. I thought
Yeah.
I was just insane for a second.
I
Perfect.
No,
would consider that a green flag.
I thought we were going to have
yeah.
to put out a fucking Amber Alert.
Would it be an Amber Alert though? Because he's like above the age of 18.
Barely
I
legal.
I just call the cops and tell them my son is missing, and we'll just go Amber Alert.
We could do that. Be like last seen in the Carolinas.
Most useless Amber Alert ever. Last seen in one of the Carolinas. Please.
In the Carolinas,
Please assist.
you know, and they'd be like, was it your son or daughter? And be like, did you just assume my child's gender? And then from there on, things would just kind of devolve, I feel like.
Did you just assume my familial relationships?
Ooh, that's a good one too.
I like that one. I'm writing that down. Familial
write that down.
relationships.
I'm using that on my taxes this year when I claim deductions and dependents.
Right? You should like claim all of us, and then if they're like, but you're not related, be like, whoa, what's with the hostility, man? What's with the microaggression? You just calm down.
So what'd you guys talk about while I was gone? I'm curious.
I don't really feel like that's any of your fucking business now, is it?
I feel like you're just saying that because you don't know what you talked about.
I feel like I know exactly. Matter of fact, I recorded what I talked about.
Yeah, but what was it?
I'll tell you.
Some bullshit.
Yeah, it's just some bullshit. Oh, they said the thing. Because that's the title.
Roll credits.
They said it. Oh. There's a Family Guy for every occasion. Somebody asked me yesterday if I would be upset if they made bobbleheads of me. And I was like, only if I don't get one. So.
Does the beard bobble too? That would be my question.
Probably not. That would be cool, though.
Someone made a bobblehead of me once and gave it to me. It was pretty cool.
Do you still have it?
Somewhere, yeah. It's somewhere around here.
They made a bobblehead of you and gave it to you.
Yeah, it looks like me when I was not as fat, because that's when they made it.
Pre-fat ass.
Yes, pre-fat.
It was BFA, before fat ass.
Before fat ass.
Correct.
Before Fat Adam.
Before Fat Adam.
Yes, hey.
Isn't that a comic book character, Fat Adam?
Yep, I think The Rock is playing him in the new movie.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Fat Adam.
Yeah, he's got some khaki outfit and a confused look on his face.
Yeah.
Who, The Rock?
And he
Fat
clears
Adam.
rooms with the power of chili dogs.
Yeah. He has khakis on because they won't let him wear jeans.
I thought it was because he was trying to find his car. He was trying to find his car in Boston. He had his khakis.
Khakis. Where are my khakis at?
My khakis.
Where are my khakis?
I gotta get the fuck out of here. Where's my khakis?
My khakis. I'm gonna get some coffee at the plaza. Yeah.
No, we're speaking right. Everyone else is talking fucking wrong.
I know somebody
These
from Boston that
guys.
would argue that that's true. Yeah, khakis. I got that a lot quicker than I usually do. It's
Khakis.
khakis. That's good.
Cactus.
Khakis.
Cactus. Look at you wearing your cactus around here like you're
Cactus.
going to work.
Your chackies.
Yeah, yeah, your chackies.
Chackies.
It's not even a C.
Well, it is now.
But a K and a C sound
Yeah,
the
same
same.
thing. Yeah, chackus.
So just chackus. Put on your chackus and go to work. You know?
Yeah, the cereal.
Take your genus off and put on your chackus and get
There
to
you
work.
go. Get some work done around here. Damn it. We've got like 14 minutes to go. I think we can do this. I do.
My
I think
timer shit out. My timer went back to 0 when I
we are at
refreshed.
14. We are at 46:23. So we can do
Okay.
this. I think we can do this.
I say
If
we
we've
just
done it-
grab the handle and flush it.
If we have done it this long, we can do it for 14 more minutes. I really do believe that.
I
You
don't
can't
know,
just
my
stop
meds
it.
expired like 2 hours ago because I got up so damn early this morning.
You
Your
can't
what?
stop for 46 minutes.
My
That's just
meds.
Ah, I
weird.
see.
Meds.
His meds expired.
Well,
The
don't
old
take them.
Vyvanse.
Yeah, don't take them.
Vyvanse.
Don't take expired meds. It's
Don't take
dangerous.
expired meds. Yeah, that's just weird.
I like to live dangerously, sir.
I too have taken Tylenol that was a month or two past its expiration date. I'm a bit of a rebel myself. Khakis.
So
You live-
Pee Wee Herman's dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Fuck,
see a
man.
movie in his honor.
What movie?
Going on a big adventure.
No, just any movie. I just
Just
gotta go
any
to the
movie.
theater.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good point. You know what's funny about that, right? Is that man brought countless like joy to lots of kids. But that's what a lot of people are going to remember is he got caught jerking off in a theater. Like it was a porn theater. The fuck you're supposed to go do in a porn theater? What do you think people are doing in there?
Watching porn.
It's like going to the
Man.
strip club, man. You're not supposed to jerk off. You're just supposed to get blue balls and go home.
I mean, you know, I don't know why anybody would go to a theater. I mean, I understood when that was the only way to do it, but with home video and DVD, and it's not like Paul Rubens didn't have the money to buy a DVD player.
Back in the good old days, as everybody likes to say.
Yeah, that was a little weird. I didn't know that he did the voice of the computer in Flight of the Navigator.
I don't even know what that is. What is that? Is that an old movie?
You're so uncultured.
It was before his time.
But it did come out before you were born by quite some time. Yeah, actually, I think it did come out around like 86 or 87.
Of
So-
course it did.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, I remember that movie, barely.
Flight of the Navigator. It's a good movie. So I'm actually surprised they haven't redone it. To be honest with you.
They'll get to it. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're probably right. Flight
Yeah,
of the
give them
Navigator,
ideas.
1986.
Yeah, that and what, like The Last Starfighter? I'm
So
surprised
funny-
they haven't remade those.
Funny story about The Last Starfighter, because that is one of my all-time favorite movies. It doesn't hold up. Just, you know, what are we gonna do? We die.
Do you think that has ever stopped Disney before? Oh, this has
So-
no plot.
No. So anyway, the Last Starfighter, there is a clause, and you have to look this up to get the details just right. But there is a clause that the writer, or I think it was the writers, when they went to have it made, there was a clause or something in the contract that basically said they cannot ever remake it without his permission. So, and at one point they were talking about doing it, and then like Disney or somebody fucked it up, and he was like, nah. So part of me would like to see it remade because, you know, like the effects and stuff. But I've yet to see a remake that's really dazzled me, you know?
Yeah, especially given the state of today's, it's like the writers are on strike And you know, and personally, I could live without about half of them. I'm not saying that is an anti-union thing. I'm saying that is a person who used to like Star Wars and
Right.
Marvel movies, and then a certain, you know, mouse studio got a hold of them, and the effect has been that it sat on an inappropriate uncle's lap and something horrible happened to it.
AC/DC Highway to Hell intensifies.
Yeah, they've really ruined. I mean, I understand that movies and music and everything, it's all, it's about making money. It's a business, but it was supposed to be a business of quality. Like, oh, this is entertaining, therefore I will pay money for it. And you're right, like Star Wars and Marvel they've jumped the fucking shark. So
Yeah, they're just trying to produce so much content that I
mhm.
don't think they're taking time or care with any of it. And
No.
the irony about that is there were some weird things going on with comics during like the 50s, 60s, and 70s on up until I think the 80s, where DC was in bed with with the group that was regulating comic books at the time, and what it effectively did was it put a clamp on how many comic books other studios could produce. So
Ah.
Marvel started producing a lot more quality stuff, a lot more character arc and story driven, which is what differentiated them. And by the time that you hit the golden age of comics in the late 80s, early 90s, and all of that stuff, that, the only thing that people read that was DC was mainly Batman, and then everybody and their brother bought a copy of, the comic book where they killed Superman, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, it was more or less Marvel ruled and DC sucked,
Yeah,
and
I've
that was
never been
just
like
kind of
a
the
DC
way that
fan.
it was. And now the mouse buys them and goes, well, we're going to turn this into a commodity and see how much of the shit we can make. And now the writing has suffered as a result.
So basically, what Doug was saying is that he hates unions. That's what I gathered from
Yeah,
that.
he wishes they would just bust all the unions up and
Yeah.
make them go back to work. That's
Yeah,
what I heard.
make better content. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what do you think of fucking Martha Stewart?
Snoop Dogg. You think?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you?
100%.
Do you
Oh
think? Yeah.
Dude, she's so cool. I mean, I would.
Well, we know you would, but we also know that you have the largest Oedipus complex I've ever seen in my fucking life.
We know you
So
shop at Target between the hours of 3 and 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
That's right.
yeah,
See.
right before they
How
go
big
to
is it?
dinner. So
Telling you,
But
man,
yeah.
go to the zoo. Go to the zoo.
Shut up, Dan.
I think Snoop Dogg's gotten up in that.
Oh, dude. I mean, she just went to prison instead of telling on a bunch of people. I mean,
Yeah, she's got street cred, and
yeah, she's badass.
yeah, I bet Adam owns a copy of the Sports Illustrated or whatever she did, or Nude. I don't know. I don't think she did Nude.
Nah, she didn't. I looked it up.
Yeah, Adam would find that.
Yep. You would know.
Adam would find that if it existed. Yeah, this is true.
That was a recent, wasn't it? Her Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, it was in the last
Or
couple
was it
months.
someone else?
No, it was her.
Okay.
Yeah, she used to be a model. That was her claim to fame. And then she became all Martha Stewarty, and then she started gagging on Snoop's glizzy, and here we are. So, what are you gonna do?
That's such a succinct description of her career. I love it.
Well, I mean, I try not to waste words. You know, if anybody knows me, they know that I don't have a lot of words to burn, so I only use the ones that I need to. Right, Doug?
Fire it up.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Doug, are you in my apartment?
Verbal diarrhea.
I've been waiting for that for 55 minutes.
Yeah, I haven't heard that in a while. That's a good one.
And 32 seconds.
34 seconds. 50. Well, it depends.
38.
Hell
Depends on who you
no.
are. For me, it's 15.
Time is relative.
Feels like an eternity.
This is I have a funny feeling that anyone that tries to listen to this episode is going to agree with you. Yeah.
That would be a first.
All the prisoners at Guantanamo are going to love us this week.
Gonna love this episode. Yeah.
Waited 2 weeks for this bullshit.
I feel like
Bullshirt.
their water bill. I feel like the Guantanamo water bill is gonna go up. So guys are gonna be like, could you just waterboard me and not make that?
No, they'll just tell all the secrets instead of having to get waterboarded now. They're going to
That's
save
what we're
money.
here to do, buddy. We're here to save America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Herkadurka. It's just
Fuck yeah.
yeah. America. Fuck yeah. So yeah.
I think it's time for, let's see, a 3-minute and 13-second outro.
I don't know, man. I don't think Adam's got it in him. Oh yeah. Here we go. I feel like I'm in Finland fighting robots.